Welcome back to Daytime. I'm Glenn Colson. I'm here with Amanda McNulty from Autism Ontario and Darby. Hey,
Hi,
Darby, how are you? Darby's a little excited today.
I have Asperger's. I have to tell you something about Canada's Wonderland. So, it's just that I have Asperger's and I'm crazy, and it appears there's a thing called, there's a thing new at Canada's Wonderland in a city called York, and it's called Behemoth. So,
Big roller coaster.
it helps the backlot stand coaster at Canada's Wonderland, and Behemoth just goes.
Let's talk a little bit. Let's get back to the behemoth, and then you can put the mic down. It's okay. It'll pick you up. I promise.
Hey,
I promise.
Darb, hands down.
Okay,
Listen.
how Behemoth goes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen. First, we're going to talk about autism, and then you can talk about the roller coaster again. Okay?
Yeah.
Hands down.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
That's
Good
great.
job.
Yeah. So we're gonna talk a little bit about Autism Ontario. of
Okay,
course.
perfect. Thanks for having us here, by the way.
Thank you. I know we're so excited. I'm excited today. It's going to be fun. Tell us a little bit about autism in general, and what are some of the signs and how it begins and all that. Yeah.
For sure. So autism, I guess there's three main things that we look at. There's impairments in social interaction.
Yeah.
There's
yeah.
impairments in communication.
Yeah.
And there's what we call odd or repetitive behaviors.
Right.
So you can have focuses on particular things like roller coasters or
Yeah.
specific areas of interest. And I mean, you can see some of the kind of inappropriate social interactions. So inability to sit still and wait and things like that. So those are some of the main symptoms or main signs.
Right. Now there's a big misconception with autism. Can it be cured? And this is the thing. I'm sure you get this a lot, where some parents maybe come to you and go, let's fix this.
Right.
Is that the case?
There are a couple of misconceptions. That is definitely one of them. Is that what causes it? But we're going to finish talking for
In
a
a
little
bit.
Okay, buddy?
We promise. We'll get back to Darby.
Okay.
Oh.
Out of the mouth, please. Darby, let Mommy finish talking first, please. Thank you.
There you go.
And that's definitely one of them. Is there a cure? And we don't know what causes it, first of all.
Right.
And there is no cure. And that's one of the reasons why I enjoy volunteering with Autism Ontario so much, is that we're more about, let's get awareness out there.
Yeah.
Let's help people understand. And let's help individuals with autism really reach their full potential in the community and in society.
Right. And there's certain programs. Is there influences like that involve music and involve different things? Is that what happens?
There are all different types of therapies and strategies that people try to help individuals with autism really reach that potential, right? And really, it's coping strategies in the community.
Of course. Now you have a couple events coming up.
We do too.
Yeah.
We have
Now Darby, tell me a little bit. Leave the mic. It's okay. It'll pick you up, I promise. But tell me about Halloween parties coming up.
Do you want to talk about the autism parties that we go to, Darb?
You have parties, right?
Okay, my autism party is Bulldog, but I usually go to Canada's Wonderland and I want to go on all the rides at Canada's Wonderland. Well, it appears that Behemoth is Canada's biggest, tallest, fastest coaster ever, and it's 230 feet tall. First drop is 75 degrees, and it puts you on a speed of 125 kilometers in 3.9 seconds.
Wow.
People who love roller coasters will love Behemoth. And it's definitely a ride for thrill seeker, but I'm a thrill seeker. Thrill seekers who are people who love roller coasters.
Darby, can we talk about something that people who aren't thrill seekers might want to do?
Yeah.
What do you think?
He's going to work for Canada's Wonderland.
So we have our plug for Wonderland over.
Yeah.
I have to tell you one more
No,
thing.
listen. I'm going to talk about the Halloween party, and then you can talk again, okay, Darby?
Halloween haunt.
Halloween haunt after. So for people who don't want to do something super scary, we have a couple of parties coming up next Saturday, actually October 25th.
Okay.
We have one in the morning, and it's at Bulldog, and it's for kids that are 5 and over.
Okay.
Bulldog Interactive Fitness.
Right.
And one in the afternoon, and that's for ages 7 and under, and that is at It's a Small World.
Oh,
so we try to get parties, obviously, for different age levels, so everybody can come out and enjoy.
Is there tickets? How can you get tickets?
You know what? You can actually go to, you can email us at simco@autismontario.com.
Okay.
Our call is at 705-726-9082, extension 441.
Right.
For members of Autism Ontario, it's free for the whole family.
Okay.
And even if you're not a member, it's only $10 for the whole family.
I see. Yeah. Oh, that's great. And you have another thing coming up.
A very exciting event for us. Not so much probably for Darby, but we are opening an office, which we are thrilled because all of our volunteers volunteers have been working, we have a virtual office for years.
You're right.
So we have a grand opening event coming up on October 29th. It's a Wednesday evening from 5:30 to 7:30.
Yeah.
It's at 11 Ferris Lane, Studio 2
Your days
in
must be
Barrie.
filled
Our
with
days
fun.
are so fun. We're always doing more than one thing at once.
Yeah.
And we are inviting anybody who wants to come down and celebrate the opening of our office and meet us volunteers and the members, and some of our kids are more than welcome to come down. Same contact information.
Well, that's the thing, and creating awareness. I mean, that's the whole point, understanding what autism is.
Exactly. Exactly. I mean, the other misconception that I wanted to touch on quickly was, is autism a result of bad parenting? So are the types of things like this, and when do you get in and redirect and discipline, et cetera? And it's not, right? I mean, the individuals are who they are.
Well, that's it. It's like I have twin girls who are 6, and they're all over the place to begin with, right?
Right. Exactly.
But yeah, I mean, that would be the big thing, is that, and I'm certain there's a whole spectrum of tell me a bit about that, like
right. Right. It's really under an umbrella. So I mean, you have a lot of individuals who are low functioning and who don't speak and are in their teens and they're in diapers and have some a lot of different challenges. Darby has high functioning autism, and then there's, on the other end of the spectrum, Asperger's syndrome. I have a younger son who has that, and there's no real impairments to communication, but definitely to social interaction and a lot of the behavior. So definitely a spectrum.
Right. It's a whole thing. So yeah. That's the one thing. So, obviously, the number of events, I'm sure, happen throughout the year. Obviously, it's Halloween, so we're having a great Halloween. And you have 2 parties, you were saying.
Right.
Which is great. Darby's going to be a co-host, which I can't wait. It's going to be a thrill-seeking show, right? Yeah, that's what we're talking about. He's really happy about the monitor situation that we have. Here, which is great. He can see himself, which, you know what? My first day, I did the exact same thing. I was like, hey, look at me, I can see myself, which is awesome. But he's a thrill seeker, you can tell, and he gets excited. But that's the thing, it's as you said, thank you so much for joining us today and bringing some awareness to autism.
Did you have fun, Darby?
Wait, I'm not ready yet.
Oh, well, I know you want to stay. Well, we only have a few minutes, so you say one thing, go ahead. One more thing.
I'm not over yet, but just zoom up to me, please.
Yeah, it's on.
It's good.
It's on.
Okay. It's just that, well, it appears that Halloween Haunt is extremely scary. It opens at 7 at midnight, and it's just so scary. But did you know all the rides at Canada's Wonderland? Some are kids rides, some are family rides, and some, well,
Okay,
Darby, we're gonna have. I promise, we're gonna have another show about Canada's Wonderland all by itself. But thank you so much for joining us today,
Thanks
Amanda.
very
It's
much.
wonderful.
Just one more question.
And we're out of time, but we'll go see how Deb's doing. I want to learn about this ghost busting thing. Deb, what's going on over there?
Alrighty. You know what? I'm thinking Amanda sleeps well at night.
Oh,
very, very sound at night. What a wonderful little fellow, though, eh? What
He's
wonderful
a great soul.
energy.
Great soul.
That's